Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video, let's talk about travel tax for foreign nationals. Are foreign nationals really required to pay travel tax? Details coming with it. So this has been one of the rising questions in our channel whenever we do travel updates to the Philippines. Because unfortunately, there are foreign nationals who were required to pay travel tax. This is the Philippine travel tax. But before we proceed to that concern, what is travel tax? According to the Tourism, Infrastructure, and Enterprise Zone Authority website, this is the government agency who are in charge of Philippine travel tax. Travel tax is a levy imposed by the Philippine government on individuals who are leaving the country, irrespective of the place where the air ticket is issued and the form or place of payment, as provided by Presidential Decree 1183 as amended. If you guys are curious what the Presidential Decree is 1183, you guys can go ahead and Google it. For sure, you guys will know more on the details on that. Pursuant to Section 73 of Republic Act number 9593, 50% of the proceeds from travel tax collections shall occur to the TIEZA, 40% shall occur to the Commission on Higher Education for tourism-related education programs and courses. If those of you are asking, where will the money go? Here's the breakdown. And the 10% shall occur to the National Commission for Culture and Arts, or NCAA. If you guys are curious how much is travel tax really depends on your airline tickets, because travel tax for first class passenger is different from the economy class. For travel tax rate, for full travel tax, if you're flying first class, that is 2,700 pesos. For economy class, that is 1,620 pesos. So the usual charge is 1,620 for economy class. I wanted to give you guys a heads up because a friend of ours flew to Hong Kong. They were actually charged for travel tax. Actually, he was charged for travel tax of 1,620. His fiancée were charged also because Filipino citizens going abroad, especially on a tourist visa, will have to pay for travel tax. But for foreign nationals on a tourist visa in the Philippines are not required to pay travel tax unless you have stayed here for more than a year. That is the leeway of travel tax. If you have stayed less than a year in the Philippines as a tourist, you don't need to pay travel tax at all. If in case, for some reason, you guys are charged with travel tax, you can actually file for a refund on this travel tax. So since we have already talked about it, who pays the full travel tax? Number one, citizens of the Philippines. Like I said, these are Filipinos who's going abroad as a tourist visa, because the exemptions, we are going to talk about it shortly, who are exempted for travel tax as citizens of the Philippines. Number two, taxable foreign passport holders. I am going to show you guys the list of foreign nationals on this category who are required to pay travel tax, and non-immigrant foreign passport holders who have stayed in the Philippines for more than 1 year. That is table 2. I am going to show you guys that as well, so you guys know. And I can already say it now, for those non-immigrant foreign passport, examples of those are 9A visa, on a temporary visitor's visa or tourist visa in the Philippines. Unless you have stayed for more than 1 year in the Philippines, then you don't need to pay for Philippine travel tax. If you're only here for 4 months, 6 months, then no travel tax payment is required. As I've said earlier, travel tax will depend on your airline ticket on your seat. If you're flying first class, that's 2,700 pesos. If you're flying economy class, that is 1,620 pesos. Let's talk about foreign nationals who are required to pay for travel tax. According to the list of TIEZA, the foreign nationals who are required to pay travel tax are the following. So, taxable foreign passport, Table 1. This is Table 1, granting permanent residence to certain foreign non-immigrants. These are 13A visas, 13B, 13C, 13D, 13E, 13G. So the following, as you guys can see on the monitor, these are the categories who are required to pay travel tax if they depart from the Philippines. They usually have a desk at the airport to pay for travel tax, because if for some reason you miss paying it, you can't really go through immigration process. They will tell you to pay for it before you can proceed to your very last process in the Philippines. So for non-immigrant foreign passport, like I've mentioned earlier, you only pay Philippine travel tax if you have stayed in the Philippines for more than 1 year. If it's less than 1 year, you don't need to pay for it. Examples of this are 9A visa. This is the tourist visa given to you upon entry into the Philippines. All the 9 category on this visa. Also, dual citizens are not required to pay for Philippine travel tax if you have stayed less than 1 year in the Philippines, as well as balikbayans or former Filipinos who have stayed in the Philippines for less than 1 year. Like it says on the website, non-immigrant foreign passport holders who are subject to the Philippine travel tax if their stay in the Philippines is more than 1 year. So I hope that's clear to everyone. If it's less than a year, you don't need to pay anything. So please take note of that, especially for foreign nationals. Majority of foreign nationals in the channel are tourists. If you are visiting the Philippines, you are given 30 days visa upon arrival. But if you want to stay longer, you can extend. Like it said on the website, you only pay the Philippine travel tax if you have stayed in the Philippines for more than 1 year. But it's different to those who are residents of the Philippines. Unfortunately, you guys are required to pay for travel tax. If you guys are one of this category, please comment down below if you have paid for travel tax as 13A visa holder. Because when we were doing my husband's 13A at the Bureau of Immigration, we were also told that we have to pay travel tax, and at the same time, the ECC, the exit clearance certificate, if you're a foreign national, have stayed in the Philippines for more than 6 months. So those are the two that were given a heads up on payments if we plan to travel abroad. So I hope that this video answers to those inquiries when it comes to Philippine travel tax, especially for foreign nationals and former Filipinos. You guys are not required to pay travel tax, especially if you are under the non-immigrant category. This is the tourist. But if you are on the immigrant category as a resident of the Philippines, like 13A, you have to pay for travel tax. That is 1,620 pesos for economy class and 2,700 pesos for first class. Former Filipinos, green card holders, residents, you don't need to pay any Philippine travel tax if your stay in the Philippines is less than a year. If you have stayed in the Philippines for more than a year, that is when you guys are required to pay travel tax. So this is our latest travel updates to the Philippines. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or in any of our travel related videos, please comment it down below and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Or you can direct message me in our Facebook page, same handle, the Eaton Squad. Again, guys, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel and to our family. I hope to see you in our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone.